The lost continent, the underwater city. You've surely heard about Atlantis at some point. But did this place actually exist? Where was it located? And if it was so advanced, how come it disappeared? Join us in this trip through history. Its name comes from the ancient Greek Atlantis Nessus, which means Atlas Island. It was first mentioned in writings by the philosopher Plato, where Critias was the protagonist. He described it as a huge military power that existed around the year 10,000 before Christ. However, he didn't give details about the city's location. Probably because it was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the extremes at the south of Spain and North Africa at the Strait of Gibraltar, which for the ancient Greeks marked the edge of the known world. Critias does speak about the country's area, bigger than Libya and Asia Minor together. Thus, we would be talking about a huge island almost the same size as Brazil, located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. However, despite being so isolated, they say that its military power was huge. The conquest of its army spanned through all of Western Europe and North Africa, until it was stopped at Greece by the city of Athens. Here is where the legend becomes more enigmatic and clues start to get lost. They say that just before the confrontation between both powers, a huge catastrophe made Atlantis and the two rival armies disappear. But this disaster is never described, only that it happened in a single and terrible day and night. The sea around the island became impossible to navigate, and a few survivors from Athens decided to forget about the incident, which gradually got lost as generations passed. However, one place where memories about this civilization were conserved is ancient Egypt. That's how, through the writings of Governor Solon, the legend came to Critias' attention. For many centuries, it was considered that Atlantis was just one of the many metaphors Plato used to transmit his ideas, and that he simply made it up. However, this changed during the second half of the 19th century. The fact that he mentions it so many times as a true story and the detailed descriptions he gives about it led many researchers to establish theories about the origins and locations of Atlantis. Many people became excited about this legend and solving its mysteries. Some identified Atlantis with many millenary civilizations such as the Minoan, pioneers of metalworking located in the island of Crete, or the Natufian, located in the Near East, being the first food producers in history. Some even situated Atlantis in South America, relating it to the Mayan and Aztec cultures. Even the Nazis wanted to appropriate its legacy and situate its origins in the ancient Nordic villages. However, many of these theories didn't coincide with the geographical position that Plato provided, in part because it was more important to decipher what was the huge catastrophe that made Atlantis disappear. Was it a volcano, a tsunami, a landslide due to an earthquake? A recent theory even talks about a planetary-level catastrophe and the disappearance of all human civilizations. It is based on a hypothetical shift of Earth's magnetic axis and everything that would cause. Remember our video about what would happen if the moon disappeared? We explain a similar phenomenon there. But we can go even farther. What if its original inhabitants were more than simple human beings? That's right, TikTakers. Some supernatural theories posit that the Atlanteans were so advanced because they were the result of an extraterrestrial experiment. A new species which were a mix between Earthlings and aliens from which current humanity descends. Intriguing, isn't it? But the truth is that nowadays we know that the supposed Egyptian sources don't actually exist and that the Greek narration presents alleged events outside of their time, as well as impossible data. However, despite that, many researchers won't stop dreaming about Atlantis being at least partially real. And what do you think, TikTakers? Did Atlantis really exist? And if so, where could it be located? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!